Alright, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We are back. So, with our new Madden on PS5, we're going to be doing the Kansas City Chiefs for franchise. I didn't want to do the Cleveland Browns again. I figured that was kind of, overdone. Wanted to do something new. So, we're going to do the Chiefs, and the reason I chose the Chiefs is because they're the reigning Super Bowl champions. The question is, can they get back to the promised land? Can they get 6 rings like Michael Jordan, Tom Brady? Can Patrick Mahomes become the greatest of all time? That's what this file's about. That's what this series is going to be about. My voice is feeling a little off today, so I'm not going to do commentary for this episode, but expect some commentary for future ones. Without further ado, here we go. I took control of the offense. Patrick Mahomes, let's see what you can do for us, buddy. Come on, come on.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Mahomes escapes the sack. They'll wind up losing about a dozen on the play, and it'll be a 2nd and long.
A big loss on the play brings up 2nd down.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Flushed out right. And we'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Good yardage there on the scramble. All of a sudden, they're left with a 3rd and 2. Much more manageable. An early task. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. And Robinson with a big catch. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. He'll run it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable 2nd and short.
Mahomes firing complete, and this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Now, these two quarterbacks in this one, Mahomes and Watson, so much in common. Drafted 2 picks apart from one another in 2017. Mahomes going 10th to Kansas City, Watson at 12 to Houston. Both Pro Bowlers early in their careers, of course. And Mahomes has the MVP and the Super Bowl ring, so he kind of has the leg up to this point.
A really nice gain of 25 yards.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
The first carry now. This is Williams. A glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. It's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
That leads us to a 1st and goal. It's a pickup of 8. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill there to make the grab. And the Chiefs take it right down and score on the opening drive. Excellent start there. First drive of the season. Big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real...
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And his kick is good to make it 7-0 KC. A 10-play drive that time. Set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And that is caught on the right right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Second and 10.
Off the draw, here's Williams. Able to break the tackle, but then quickly brought down just outside of the 5. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And going deep for Hill. He's got a man complete.
He's going to make everything happen.
One of the big plays
Yeah.
get even bigger as penalty flags are down, and I believe they're going to get a face mask penalty tacked on. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. That's going to set him back 5 yards.
Still first down.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So that'll back him up 5.
Still first down.
So that one will be accepted. The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal. Working from the gun, Mahomes eluding the pressure right. It's caught on the right side, Williams. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. They rolled out of the pocket right, and I think he wanted a little something more out of that play, obviously. Instead, he hit a safety foul.
It looked like two well-coached teams there, even though there was no yardage gain, because the offensive guys, they realized their quarterback was out of the pocket. All the receivers went to the right spots, tried to get in his sight line, tried to open themselves up. just nowhere to go where they could gain yardage. How about the defensive guys, though? Did not lose leverage and kept their poise and made a really nice play.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Butker's kick here is good. And the lead moves to 10-zip. Now following the field goal, what can this offense do? We're about to find out. They begin the drive with Williams. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Flush to his right.
Okay.
His throw incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Now Mahomes. Buying time to his left. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The gain of 39 that time.
Oftentimes now offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And between the last 2 plays, they've moved it over half the length of the football field. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete to Marcus Robinson, the intended target on that one. That'll bring up 2nd down. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal. A lot to praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handled.
And that is caught by Watkins for a Chief touchdown. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. With a little over 2 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter, the offense gets ready to take over. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. That one good for the completion percentage, but no gain. It'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Now the old pass completion for no gain, that's something you want to call up out of the playbook. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. Disaster there, resulting in a loss of 7 on 3rd down.
So when the defense complains about having to do pursuit drills in the heat of training camp, plug in this play. Excellent pursuit. Force the quarterback out of the pocket.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. But this will fortunately wind up. So we are in the final minute now of the 1st half as this offense gets ready to take over. Continuing to fight for more. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. Flushed out right. Gets this one to Hill. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And with just 4 seconds left in this 1st half, a timeout call.
At the 49-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. Being chased out left. And now he'll let this one go deep, back over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. All right, we will save the week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the 3rd.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. This will make it into the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And I think that's a pretty good illustration of why they try to get the football into his hands out of the backfield. That was something else. Escaping the pressure right. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Bradley Roby there defensively.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now when these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of him. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try and pass downfield and fell incomplete. Something to watch here in week one of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 25 yards that time.
I know it's a little bit of a cliche to talk about all the tight ends who are really wide receivers in the NFL, but Travis Kelce fits that perfectly. He led all tight ends last season with over 1,200 yards receiving, 4th in the NFL. I think he's one of the gold standards in the league for the tight end position, and I don't know if anyone has any more fun playing the game than Travis Kelce.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Don't know if you took the advice of the player, you threw it yourself, but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you believe you're going to be right. And when it comes back the other way, you have to regroup.
Blanketed coverage by Houston. Makes it 4th down. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable. And here he says, we're going for it on 4th down. This is caught by Hill for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking downfield for Kelly. And got his man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. It's a gain of 35.
I'm pretty sure any quarterback will tell you it's nice to have a tight end that can stretch the field. And how about him right there, working in the heart of the defense, and they connect on a very nice play downfield, a combination of talent and toughness to go into the briar patch.
Well, you won't hear any boos from this home crowd on that call.
No, not at all. And it's been a long day for this crowd waiting for this game. It's been a long evening as well. Finally, they feel they got a call.
He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Demarcus Robinson there to make the grab. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
It's a nice pickup at 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Second goal. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week one, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because we'll get used to the play speed. But right now, here in the early season, the advantage definitely goes to the offense.
And the coach has decided to throw the red flag. He will challenge this play. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost it.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Damian Williams taking it in. And the Chiefs have added their lead. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And he'll wind up picking up about 4 as that is going to bring us to the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 33-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. And for the second time tonight, this field goal unit comes out here. On the right hash, officially this will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
After the field goal, here's Butker to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. But just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack.
And this came from the interior of the defensive line. And these guys, they're normally anchors of that spot. And they don't often get clear shots at the quarterback. But in this case, he got past the center and the guard in no time and got there to make the play.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. And he's going to go down again. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches...
Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked off near the 44. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Well, my friend, for the players, it's good for them to get that first game under their belts. For you and I, that first Thursday night game also good for us to get that under our belts, wasn't it?
It was no longer season, the first game of the year. And, you know, all eyes were watching this one. Everyone was excited that football was back.
It's just special. You could just feel it. It's so good to have the pigskin back out there. It'll be crisp fall weather before we know it.
You got that right, but I love the build-up to it, right? All day long anticipating it, and then we got here and we saw a game, the first game of the year. Let's keep going.
So for Kansas City, they begin the new campaign with a victory here in front of the home crowd in the Thursday opener. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week where they take on the Los Angeles Chargers. Meanwhile, for the Texans, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll be at home for one next week as the Baltimore Ravens come to town. And for Charles Davis and our